I had a bomb ass video going on just a few seconds ago where I was talking about the slave masters and so forth or whatever. Um, Damn, and it got erased. There was some deep things that I was mentioning, but I will get to them. I will get to them. I have to wait till I'm led by the spirit or whatever to. And someone did not want that going out or whatever because it was major. It was regarding to Twitter and YouTube and all of that, and like, guys, I'm telling you, when things are not in its natural form, natural state, because that's how God created us. He created us, He brought two people together. They birthed, they planted a seed or whatever, they came together, did woo woo, planted the seed or whatever, and we were born naturally. Like, from, whether your parents had a C-section or out of her vagina or whatever, born, and you were birthed into this world with, God come to you and He insert His spirit inside of each and every last one of us. Now it's what you choose to go and do with it. Or if your parents are Satanists or whatever and have no belief systems and they believe in nothing but darkness, then quite naturally. But even some chosen children, they realize that, which their parents be narcissistic and demonic, they end up breaking free away from those people. Like, God still get to the child and bring them into the light and let them see the matter of the situation to remove themselves from these evil people or whatever. It doesn't matter if it's your family, you still can be removed. If you are chosen by God, He will snatch you up out of there regardless if or whatever. But when you are, you know, when you are when things are off balance, just like I was stating about the YouTube and about Twitters and people being able to, be unequal and having, something with people or whatever. Like I was explaining to you guys before, you got multi-million dollar people that got multi-million dollar operations that are sick people. These are people that are narcissistic. These are people that think that they are God Himself. You don't think the people that's over Twitter and YouTube, you don't think they think that they're high and mighty because they can shut your ass down whenever. It's almost like they're a God. Well, when things are off balance as such or whatever, like just to say, for instance, for the corona or whatever, and I was trying to tell everyone or whatever, God is going to fulfill His promise no matter what. And Satan have to go a lot of times and get permission from the spirit of light to do its evil, dark, and that's when God is like fed up with the person themselves of doing evil, bad things and, operating as such as they are or whatever. God take His hand off of them and He said, yeah, Satan, be my guest. Do whatever you feel need to do. Since they wanted you, they listened to you and they allowed you to use them to be all off balance and toxic and evil and cause havoc and hurt people and neglect and betray and belittle and destroy other people. God said, so Satan, since they allowed you to talk them into doing your evil deeds, yeah, and they don't want to listen to me and come out of darkness and come from being that way, God said, yeah, my hands is off of them. Do what you want to do with them. And then so Satan used you. He used you first. He used you up to go at and out throughout the world and commit your evil deeds for him. And then he turn around and smash your ass. And he used you up, then he get rid of you. He destroy you. He used you to destroy your own self. Which could be anything, but it's going to be bad. It's not going to be anything good. So what I'm stating, you got multi-million dollar people that got multi-million-dollar operations. Look at that man on Twitter and tell me that's the owner, that is the founder of Twitter, and tell me, look clearly at that man and tell me you don't think it ain't nothing wrong with that motherfucker mentally. Now, I'm not just talking about anyone. I'm just saying, whatever, like, you almost, whatever, and especially when you got the Holy Spirit in you, and the Spirit, and where you can see things. I can pick out a person's demons a mile away just by looking at their picture. So you don't think or whatever, and see, when things are off balance like that and people have thought that they were God himself so much, God have to come and show them that they're not. So it's a lot of people that's over our heads that's going to have to be lined up as well. God going to cause them to stop doing what they're doing. Just say, for instance, or whatever, just like I'm telling you guys about the corona or whatever. It's that disease was in the Bible. God is going to use, he's going to fulfill his prophecy. So I'm sitting up here telling y'all this all to say or whatever, like, when it's off balance and you got people as such, and they already look at black people as though, you know, we have no say so, we are looked at to be underneath other races and so forth or whatever, when their stinky thinking is very off, because the ancestors and the slave masters, they need to dig deeper and further, because when you go back into history and into those generations, you will clearly see